Folks, welcome back in. Are you looking for a little wild adventure? Well, we found one right here. The Salato Wildlife Education Center. They just reopened for their 2025 season, and they invite visitors to explore Kentucky's diverse ecosystems and wildlife. They're home to more than 40 native animal species. We're talking black bear, bald eagle, bobcats, elk, and we're going to introduce you to a couple more here.
Oh, yes, we are. And here to tell us more about it are conservation educators, Nikki Nivison and Cassidy Cornett. Ladies, thank you so much for coming in. And who did you bring with you today?
Yes, so we have a couple of our animal ambassadors that you can see at the center.
Yeah.
I have an eastern screech owl here with me. A lot of people think they're a baby because they're so small, but this is as big as they get. This is the smallest type of owl that we have in Kentucky year-round.
Yeah.
Weighs about as much as a quarter-pounder cheeseburger, but they're still really good at being predators and eating rodents and things that we don't want around.
He has a hardcore look to him.
He does.
He does, yes. Yeah. He is missing an eye, so he was hit by a car, unfortunately. And he wouldn't survive on his own out in the wild. They are a nocturnal species. They really rely on that eyesight to find their food and get around. So without that eye, he would not survive on his own. So he lives at Salato with us and lets people see
Well, he's
screech owl
magnificent. I mean, just beautiful. And he's real curious about who's talking and then kind of tracks them along as they move through the studio. So that's really interesting.
That really is.
Okay, we got to meet this other, gentleman
some
here.
people don't necessarily like snakes. Owls are more interesting species, but all these guys have their own responsibilities in our ecosystem. But this is the black king snake. And so if you're not a huge snake fan, that's okay, because these guys eat an important thing. They actually can eat venomous snake species in our state.
Really?
Oh, thank goodness.
Wow.
They're good to have around.
And the little tongue is flicking. So
yeah, she's just smelling and seeing what's going on.
Seeing what's happening here.
Now, are these two buddies or are they mortal enemies?
Out in the wild, they would be mortal enemies. At the Salato Center, they don't see each other too often. They pretty much ignore each other. But yeah, we would never.
The first time they've been in the same room at the same time.
Well,
Yeah.
they're both spectacular.
They
Gotta
are.
ask you, what's your favorite part about working with the animals?
Everything. Short answer, everything. I really love, though, the look on people's faces when they see an animal like this up close, and it really helps to inspire them to take conservation action in their own lives, and this is a better way to do that than a picture or a video. This is way more impactful, and you may never get to see a screech owl out in the wild.
Certainly not this close.
Yeah, you'll hear them before you'll see them, but that's the importance of our ambassador animals, to get people close enough to care about them.
He was talking to us a little bit back in the green room.
He does a little chatter, for sure.
Saying, get me in the studio, or I could look around.
Yeah.
So very sweet. And how do people find out more information, too, about?
So you can find plenty of information on our website, which is fw.ky.gov, and then you just search Salato, and information on our field trips is on that section, or even our public programs. So we do have a calendar, and we have things going on multiple times a day, every day.
And you're open every day of the week for people to come in?
So we're open Tuesday through Saturday, 9 to 4.
Okay, good to know.
Wonderful. And a couple items here that folks can experience when they come out to see you, too.
Yeah, so we've got, like Nikki said, we have all kinds of different programs about different animals and habitats and prescribed fire, things that whatever you want to learn about, you can kind of plan your visit around that based on our calendar. But these are some of the props we use in our educational programs. So we've got the snapping turtle shell here and bison horn. And we have a couple pelts. We've got a fox pelt, a beaver pelt, and a black bear. So you can see what these animals might feel like. You may never get to encounter them in the wild.
Right.
Yeah.
This is a black bear pelt?
Yes.
My goodness.
And then our black bear at Salato is a crowd favorite.
And you also brought in different feathers,
Yes,
too.
we've got some owl feathers and eagle feathers and hawk feathers.
Gotcha.
And so you can look at the difference in those birds.
It's so important to be hands-on like that.
With definitely makes
not only
you
children,
remember.
but adults, too. I mean, it just really brings it more to life for us.
It's got to be awesome for you guys, too, to see the reactions also from adults as well as kids. I mean, everyone's just kind of in the studio. We've been lining up to say hello to these two.
Yes, we love, I mean, people of all ages can find something at Salato, and I always tell people it's a great date day. You can come and spend the day with us and see our animals.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's not
We're-
just for kids.
We're
so.
so excited you all are open for your 2025
Yes,
season.
we are too.
And we want to come out and see you soon. So thank you for bringing these two
Thank
to
you
us
for
today.
having us.
Oh,
What
it's
a-
been
what a
great.
treat.
It's been wonderful. He's been keeping one eye on me the whole time.
He'll do that,
I love it. Looks like he's winking. It's so cute. Really
Oh my
is.
gosh, we're glad he's with you all.
Yes.
Yes, for sure. He wouldn't survive on his own. So.
Well, thank you for all you do, and thank you for stopping by today too. We
Thanks for
appreciate
having
it.
us.
Best way for folks to plan their trip to come out to see you, website.
Website,
Yeah.
fw.ky.gov, search Salato, and
Okay.
all of our information is right there.
That's
Okay,
excellent.
Including
Sounds
the
good.
calendar. So,
Okay, wonderful.
Thank you both.
Thank you.
Great to see you.
Yeah.
Back with more. Stick around.